She won't stay away, but what the fuck can I do? There we go. Well, sweetie, can you go to the back for a few minutes? Go. Please. Go. Hey. Don't argue with me. Go. I love you. I love you, but you need to go to the back. Go to the back. Okay, I'll put you in I will put you in the back, pup. Here. She's like, no. There you go. You go to the back. Stay. But, I guess I'll do this shit again. How's it going, everybody? Joys of Sorrow. Welcome to the Joys of Sorrow channel. Today I am going to be walking the dog in a little bit, but I do have a little bit, so I thought I'd chat. I was hoping fucking Cause would start streaming soon, but guessing those Albanians are still in Slab City. How's it going, Robert? Now, I think I've said this a few times before, but there's a handful of people that actually submit stuff to me through my email, which I do need to put that in my about section, which 2 hours till Cause, buddy. Is it? Well, true. He starts streaming around 9 o'clock now, so we can wait, but I know I've said this a few times. Shit, I already forgot what the fuck was I about to say. Oh, man. That's a way to start the fucking morning, right? So, obviously, you guys missed me smoking a joint, so 11 my time usually. Okay. But yeah, obviously you guys missed out on me actually smoking that whole joint, but as soon as I got here, I started smoking that whole joint, and I just finished the whole joint, and have yet to have a dab, though. So, you know what? That should be the next thing I do, is do a dab. I am going to use the honey straw, which, by the way, it is dirty. I do need to clean this up. That is disgusting. But I'm lazy right now. I have a torch right here. Beauty about the way I have the torch set up right now is the torch is just perfectly like right here in a little nook between the seats, so I don't have to worry about it falling. But I also have a nice day pack here, so what I like to do is I place the day pack at the bottom of it, so it can't jump or anything like that. And then now I just gotta find the dab. Here's the dab. So today I don't have any Diablo shatter. Today, kind of on a budget right now. I got my trip to the slabs coming up in March, at the end of March. Fred Hall show is at the beginning of March, around I think March 9th through 11th. So, kind of stretching myself out. I'm gonna most likely need to do an oil change before I head down there, because I have been driving a lot over here lately. It's fucking funny. Slabs is free, I know, but getting there is not. And although it's less than 1,000 from here back to the slabs, I've been driving around a lot as well, doing things. So I'm putting stress on the car, and be at that past that 120,000 mile mark, I like to be a little more, I think it's wise just to be a little more frequent with the oil changes. I used to do them every 7,000, 8,000. Now I'm going to do it at 5. Gas right now here in LA is around $3. It's not that bad. I do have my money for a serpentine belt, so I need to order that, and then I need to get that installed. Probably just going to have I'm going to actually talk. We have a family mechanic. I'm back with my folks, and we have a family mechanic. I'm gonna see how much the family mechanic will charge. If he charges really good, I'll just have him do both the oil change and the serpentine, just to get that done quick. So how's it going, Dog Pound? And so yeah, back to the dab. So since I've been on a budget, there's this 1 gram dab brand called here. I'll show you guys. It's nug run. It's from Doughboy Extracts. This goes for about 20 bucks a gram on average, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not a not fucking not the best tasting stuff, but it gets the job done. And you know, again, if you're on a budget, not trying to spend too much money, good route to go. So what I'm doing is I ended up putting the rest of what I have in there in here. Obviously, I've been smoking on this now for a little while. How many days now? I think 4 days. I'm a lot slower with dabs than I am with the joints or the actual weed itself. So, you know, again, it's not my favorite thing, but it's the most cost-effective way of time-effective way of getting high as well, because it gets you high a lot faster than smoking weed, especially when you're like me, who's someone who's not saying this out of pride, smoking since you were fucking 11 years old, but you know, that's 22 years almost. So I need a little more tea in me. That's all I'm saying. Now, let me go ahead and get this lighted. And what am I? Hold on. Selecting from what my cost, Robert? No, I mean it's just you know, it's maintenance I got to do. And like I said, if I talk to the family mechanic, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a good deal. So he can do that and the serpentine belt. Then I'm really not gonna have much to worry about. Fred Hall isn't expensive. Fred Hall's about 18 bucks a day to go. I'll be going twice most likely, or 2 days. One day I'm going by myself, and I'm live stream that. So if you guys have never heard of the Fred Hall show, or have never been to like a big boat or fishing expo, you guys might enjoy that. I have footage from the last Fred Hall show. I've never put it up. But see, this is the fucked part about me when it comes to like making edited content. I hate editing. I fucking hate editing. It is a pain in the ass process, especially for me, because I am what I like to call myself call it a self-perfectionist problem, where I expect the very best out of myself, and when I don't, and I don't get it from myself, I am hard on myself. See, that's ironic. Trolls don't fucking really get to me. People don't fucking get to me. The only real person that can get to me is me. Which is great, but fucked at the same time. You know, because you should strive to love yourself. You should be one of those people who loves themselves more, but, you know, sometimes an issue for me, but it's not an external issue, it's an internal issue. Ooh. Again, not the best tasting stuff around, but don't. So, and this is also going to help me with my back pain right now, because for those of you who don't know, I sleep on an air mattress. Why do I sleep on an air mattress? Because fuck mattresses, that's why. Fuck regular mattresses. Here's a few reasons why. One, they're very expensive. A fucking mattress is very expensive for something that goes to waste in a few years, especially for a fat person. Two, why the fuck in all the years that we've fucking been using mattresses, and for as long as shit like memory foam and stuff like that has it not dropped in price? Have you noticed things with bedding are just ridiculously expensive? You know, and three, although I've never had flea issues, I've never had lice, I worry about that shit. And usually, because the bed is made out of a bunch of fabric and it has cotton inside it, it's a good breeding ground for not only fleas or fucking bed bugs and shit. So especially when that bed bug scare started happening, I was like, okay, fuck that. At least with the fucking air mattress, I could do either A, douse it with alcohol, bleach, or poison and leave it outside for a while and then bring it back in. And hose it down, or hose it down and bring it back in, or I could just toss and get a new one. And I use the Intex brand. Now, normally the ones that I was buying were the ones that you had to either pump with the manual pump, or you buy the electric pump to fill it with air. Last year, I ended up getting, in the middle of the year, I ended up getting the ones with the built-in pumps. And for the extra money I was paying for that shit, I'm not liking how they're turning out. I understand they're not meant to be a full-time bed. Um, and I understand that. And to their credit, and the beds I'm talking about are the Intex, the Durabeam Premium, the raised up ones that are like 22 inches high. I have a full size one, and I actually had to buy another one because the other one ended up being defective. Well, I didn't have to buy it, but I exchanged it out. And but almost 10 months later, going through two, they're not that great. On all honesty, Intex does make decent airbeds. The ones that I like in particular are it's the same one, the Durabeams, but the standard ones. The ones that are anywhere from, I think, between 10 to like no more than like 18 inches high. And they have a little bit of that soft coating at the top. They're a little noisy when you get in and out of them, but leaks are very difficult. And as a matter of fact, I've bought 5 of them, and I still have the one that I slept in. What reason I had to buy another one when I bought the first one? Because my kid was jumping on it and he popped it. So I can't blame Intex for that. You know, my kid felt bad after that. It was kind of touching, and but I didn't give him too much shit for it. I got a little upset with him, but I didn't give him too much shit for it. He doesn't know. So I bought another one, and I liked it so much that I ended up buying two twins. One for camping. Well, actually, both of them for camping. One for me and my son. So that way we had air mattresses when we went out camping. And I actually took one of those with me to the slabs. When I took it there, it did give me some issues. It didn't want to really inflate, as solid as it normally would. But I have a feeling now that it had to do more with the warm air from the slabs. So, I'm thinking about it. PVC with warm air, or PVC sunlight starts to stretch. So, yes, it was at nighttime. There wasn't direct sunlight, but it was heat. It was 95 degrees that night. So, I'm sorry, this is raining love. I am a fairly new sub, but I have found that each shares knowledge, no matter the discussion. I dig that. Thanks. You're welcome, spreading love. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? And because they ended up being so good, my parents got, they didn't get it, but I got one for them when we actually went camping with the family. And for the most part, those Intex beds turned out great. Their boats are okay. Having 2 of them myself, they're okay. And then what was I gonna say? Glad I caught a live stream. Oh, glad you were able to catch the stream, man. Again, I'm not gonna go for very long. I'm gonna walk the dog soon, about 8 minutes. She's already wagging her tail, really wanting to go now. So, but yeah, I am gonna go get her bed. Definitely not getting the ones with the built-in motors in it. And shit, in all honesty, I'd like to fucking find like those Japanese tatami mats, you know. Um, I've had the futon cushions. The thing I don't like about the futon cushions, you still have to put stuff on top of them to make them comfortable. If you guys seen the ones that come with either the wood or the metal tubing frame, their cushions usually have like those button pinches in certain areas, in certain sections, going in rows on the actual mattress itself. You know, if those for a fat guy, even if I were to get the 10-inch padded one, they are a pain in the ass, you know, especially on. Um, and yeah, no, I can't do that. And they're expensive. They're more fucking expensive than than a fucking air mattress. So yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But hey, a backache waited happen much. You know, but I have been getting backaches because of the one that I have is having a slow leak somewhere. And again, I think it has to do with the motor, the whole motor being attached to it. It's really a weak point, and um, that's the video of nasty ass Sammy there. Tally is probably in there somewhere. I'm gonna say shit. Fukito, you're obviously a troll, so I'm just gonna put you out. All right, let's take care of that. Cool. There we go. Purchases. So, yeah, gonna get another one. I did see Walmart has a brand called Best Way, and I'm gonna give that one a shot. They're about 25, $30. They're not that high off the ground. They're about I think 10 inches or 12 inches off the ground. I don't mind being lower to the ground. That just never bothered me. Hey, partner. So I might give those a try. But they also have built-in pumps, but they're a lot cheaper. I think the full size is only $25. The queen size is 30, and it's from Walmart. So sometimes Walmart gives you those warranties for like. See, if it's $30, it probably can't cost more than $3 for the extended warranty on it. So if I got the extended warranty and anything goes wrong, I can just always go and exchange it, or you know, just get my money back or get something else, and go about it that way. I mean, again, that's my love-hate relationship with Walmart. I love shopping at Walmart, but I like shopping at the store Walmart. I don't fucking like shopping at Walmart.com. If you guys don't know the story, watch you know, watch previous videos. So, do you have a gear addiction? Hey, Shonuff. In what sense? Like fishing gear and whatnot, or tactical gear, or I mean, it's a good question. I mean, it would have to. I need you to be a little bit more specific, though. I'll wait for the answer, or I'll wait for your answer. Uh, but shit, now I forgot what I was talking about again. Oh fuck. Oh man, I really need to write notes. I need to do notes when I do streams. See, this is why I would really like to do news streams, but I'd have to stop like watching the live chat, because some of you guys do great shit, you know. Retail, if you have a gear addiction. I mean, like, just buying all the shit I see at the store? No. Not in that sense, because as someone who worked in retail, even though I technically worked for a small business, I really got to understand quality of things. I also got to understand how stupid people are sometimes when they buy things. No matter how courteous or informative you try to be with them. And I also learned to appreciate researching a product before buying it. Now, don't get me wrong, I like going to the stores to go check things out. Like, I'll obviously see something I've never seen before. But I don't really buy something right off the bat. It's really rare for me to do that. Best example, like my last video was on the cold steel, you know, Viking hand axe that I picked up. It's neat. I liked it. Their average price is almost $40 though. I didn't like it for $40. But I started doing my research on it, and saw some good reviews, saw some complaints, saw the modification potential, which I liked that. So, then I pretty much made the decision one day when I was on Amazon and saw, hey, it's on sale for $29.59. All right, I'll fucking buy it. So, and I bought it. So, now if someone else can get it for me for cheaper, I'll obviously go that route. You know. Um, Now, Amazon, maybe. I can probably say in the sense of shopping for Amazon, might have a little bit of addiction on that. It's harder to justify buying something on Amazon in the sense that, see, okay, let me explain something before I get to that point. Someone retail, although I understand that what I'm about to tell you is probably the most annoying shit that you get working at retail, I understand it in the sense of the general human basis. Humans need, you know, just hearing about things for people is not enough. That's why people have this sense of adventure of wanting to go out. Even today, when you literally have the world in a monitor. I mean, guys, I'm talking to you from a 10-inch screen right now, at a park, using my phone as a conductor, or what we call a hotspot for communicating to the world. You know, but yet I still, like, for example, I saw a shitload of Slab City videos since I was 16. If we're just happy knowing things, we can just sit there, watch documentaries for the rest of our fucking lives, and just and be bored. And most people don't want to do that. So I now let me get to what I was going to say. The thing is, yes, you can call shopping at Amazon for me a bit of an addiction, because I don't have the justification of saying, not only did I research the product, because yes, I can look up videos of products on about from Amazon, other people who bought it from Amazon, but at the same time, I'm not happy just hearing and watching. I also need to feel and see. So that's another reason why I could probably say in that point, show enough, I could say, yeah, I might have a little bit of an addiction shopping from Amazon. However, at the same time, if shit just doesn't work out, I could always return it. And one of the beautiful things about Amazon is they have a great return window, and they usually take your side on a return. Now, there's one thing that I've never returned that I probably should have returned, was that 8-inch cold steel, cold steel. Thinking I have cold steel in my head now because I've been shopping so much cold steel. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. All right. Can I have? Hey. Can I have 5 minutes? 5 minutes? 2 minutes? 3? 500? 500 minutes? Are you sure? Are you sure? Dumb dog. Okay. So love you though. He really wants to go for a walk. So, oh, hey, Deborah. I didn't see you there. Who else did I miss? I just said hello to Parker. Why do you, why aren't the monthly from Walmart? I save by in bulk as well as I like the front door delivery. And I'll admit I'm addicted. And yeah, like I said, it's the other, with Amazon, I can admit a little bit of addiction because I don't have that justification of saying that I at least also had a chance to, touch and feel the product. And so the point I was making is, again, smart people, usually want to see things before they buy. And for small retailers, that could actually be a bit of a burden. Hey, Nikki. But I do understand it. I really do. And it used to piss me off a lot, especially for the kind of stuff that I did. I worked at a place that sold knives, swords, sci-fi crap, BB guns. It's not a store that everybody likes to go to. By the way, you guys would be surprised at how people actually didn't like that store, just in some cases, just because we sold BB guns. Not even BB guns. We sold airsoft guns, which airsoft guns just shoot bigger BBs that are plastic, not metal, at slower feet per second. The only difference was the guns look more real. They're more replicated off of military, firearms and shit, and then civilian firearms. Um, so let's see. Oh, is Tally in here, Deb? Uh, okay. It's okay. Deb. Okay. Is he going crazy? Like, is he gone to the point that he's using it? 3+ accounts that he's talking to. I don't believe that, Nikki. I don't believe that. It's okay though. It's okay. So, do you want to go now, sweeties? Are you ready for you ready for the walk? Yes. I dabbled in selling knives and swords, sabers at flea market years ago. I always had a specialty knife that threw a trench in. We're in a bobbit heirloom, a hot seller. Okay. Um, Knives are actually not a bad thing to get into. However, there's a lot of garbage out there. If you really want to sell knives, unfortunately, you're going to sell a lot of bullshit. Um, like, all right, like where I worked at, we did do comic book conventions. We actually did Comic Con International, and we did what was the other one? It was a smaller one. They used to have it in San Francisco. Now it's in Anaheim. WonderCon. There you go, WonderCon. I liked WonderCon better because WonderCon is smaller. It's about 50,000, 60,000 people. Comic Con International in San Diego. Oh my fuck, man. That's a lot of fucking people. Uh that's a head rush in itself. When the first time I went back in 2010, 158 plus thousand people crammed into the San Diego Convention Center. And not even throughout San Diego. Everybody was just congregated in the Gaslamp district. And only the poor people that spent all their money just to get there either A, got a fucking hotel in the far side of town where it was cheap, or they were camping out of their vans. But it's just fuck. And don't get me wrong, I mean the cost is great. Uh a lot of cool vendors have a lot of great things. But I was so stunned at how far people will go and the ridiculous amount of money they will spend on some of the stupidest shit. I mean, it's people in the long run is, while I might disagree with people spending ridiculous sums of money on things that might be ridiculous to me. Don't get me wrong, that's me telling people what to do with their money. It's your fucking money. You do what you want with it. Um, you know, I'm not one of those people who likes to fucking you know, talk shit about people who work to get their money and then want to go spend it. You know, if you fucking worked for it, then yeah, go spend that money. Go spend that money your way. But I mean, let me put it to you this way: I can't see myself justifyingly spending $1,580 on a toy Death Star from 1989. Just that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. But people actually do that shit. Some guy, there was a shop, a booth next to us, where a guy had a bunch of vintage, and one of his like star expensive toys was a 1989 Star Wars Death Star 2 toy still in the box. You know, and the box was old as fuck, faded out and everything. He had it up for $1,800, and he talked the guy down to $1,580. So, and that's just, I was just like, damn. And at first I'm thinking, well, maybe the guy who bought it is somebody who, you know, grew up at that time. Maybe it was a toy they had as a kid and they lost it traumatically in some manner and picked it up. No, it was just some huge dude in a rascal scooter, who then came over to our booth and then bought some swords. And then my boss started talking to him, and pretty much he explained it as the dude, all he pretty much his life is devoted to at this point, at that point of his life, was to, you know, pretty much work, go to sleep, save his money to, you know, to come to Comic-Con International. Again, it for some people it'll be ridiculous because again, Comic-Con is expensive. Now, I'll give you an example. You're coming for the whole week of Comic-Con, your tickets are going to be about $500-$600, or back then about $450-$500. The hotel rooms at the time, you are not going to find a cheap motel room near the San Diego Convention Center around then for less than $200. And the bigger hotels, you are not going to find a place for cheaper than $280. It's makes money during Comic-Con, not just the people at the show, the people outside the show. I remember that first night I was there, because see, the show starts Thursday. It's Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Wednesday is media day, so basically Hollywood shows up, local politicians, local celebrities, regular celebrities show up, and what's it called? So Wednesday, what was it? Thursday night, the first night when the public shows up, I go to, you know, I'm done for the day. We close shop at 8, and I go to my room. The first thing I do, I turn on the TV. Everything is about Comic-Con. Everything. They're talking about all the businesses and whatnot. Parking in 2010, the parking division for the city of San Diego made $10 million Thursday night. Just Thursday night. In not parking violations. I'm talking about parking fees. Not tickets, not tows, no violation, no citations. I'm talking parking fees. $10 fucking million in one day. In day one of the public view. That is wow. It's just it's a lot of money for everybody. The people devote themselves to both the fans and the people working it. So again, I might find it personally ridiculous, but I can't condemn them really for it. It's guy has a job, guy's paying his taxes. As long as he's doing all, you know, all that shit he's supposed to be doing, who tell him how the fuck to spend his money, right? Hey, addict. And let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see here. There we go. Let's make some corrections here. Alright. Took care of that. He'll obviously come back, but I'll just bop those as well. I think eventually I'm actually going to have to get to the point where I'm going to have to add a mod to my... But, man, that's got to be sad that your channel is more than just becoming a dick riding contest with a bunch of other people. You know? At the same time, it's fucking hilarious to watch Tally freak the fuck out just because I've been ignoring him. Can't believe... I wonder if he actually thinks that he's been blocked this whole time. I'll let you guys in on this. I haven't blocked Tally for shit. But I haven't done it. And he's been more of a pissy bitch about, we've been more of a pissy bitch about me about me blocking him. Then he realizes that I'm just ignoring him, and oh man, it's just the emotional explosion, man. It's just, oh man. Tally, get this shit through your head, dude. I'm an old troll, man. Might be young, old troll, alright? It's a read fucking almost 19 times. Alright? I know this game, and you are shit at it. Alright? You're not gonna get through through anything. This is just, dude, you don't fucking have game. You wanna actually be a good troll? Don't follow these fucking idiots like Hoodoo Bitch and Dog Lips. Good trolls, man. Go look at Copper Cab, man. Copper Cab is the Ginger King of the trolls. No, there is no troll greater than the Ginger King that is Copper Cab. But yeah, man, just I have no reason to acknowledge the dude, and not just flipping him the fuck out. Which that's another way to show that somebody's a fucking narcissist. So what else can I say? All right, she really wants to go for. So all right, it's 37 to 45. I'm gonna cut it at the 40-minute mark. No, I'm not. You out of here, Deborah? You're moving too big. All right, see you, Deborah. But Nikki, you know what? I will take you up for that. I gotta look up and check on the mod thing, and I'll definitely make Deborah a mod as well. You two ladies can definitely take care of the room. I know that much. What? 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 Me. Cry for the people. Hmm? I'll eat you. What? Huh? I'm talking to people. I'm talking to people. Hold it. You really need to go? Really bad? Really bad? I got a minute and 10 seconds. Can you wait a minute and 10 seconds? Please? Please? Oh, tell them. No, you gotta tell them. Tell them. She's like, what the fuck are you pointing at? That's just a black frame. Oh wait, dogs can't see color, huh? Well, actually, is that true? Has anybody ever broken out if that was true or not? Yeah, dog can see color or not? Anyways, all right. I'm getting to the 30-second mark, so I guess I'll say my goodbyes. So thanks for everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Love. Thank you, Attic Brat. Thank you, Shonoff. Thank you. Come on, there was other people. Pipples. I think it was not Rodney. It was Robert showed up. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Dog Pound. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Parker. And thank you, Shonuff. I think I already said thank you to Shonuff, though. I'm pretty sure of that. All right. Yeah, we hit the 40-minute mark. All right.